Hello, Juicees. Welcome to the Juicee Sessions show.
Did y'all catch that? The Juicee Sessions show.
The Juicee Sessions show. The Juicee Sessions show. Oh. Come on, Big Mama. Soul Food.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ramon Deshawn.
And I'm Prince Cal.
And I'm Lil Terry.
So
that's the revamped Lil Terry. Lil Terry.
Lil Terry.
So today's show,
what you mad for?
We got some good stuff to talk about.
Yes, God, honey.
Yes, we do.
We ought to jump right on them housewives, honey. Nene.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so what happened? Like, I remember, but
she basically was being messy as hell.
being messy as hell.
Created
The pillow talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was really messy.
Nene ought to be ashamed. Nene, you can't be the queen bitch and still pulling stunts like you was in the first season with that long ass hair. You ought to be ashamed of that shit, Nene.
But
you wrong for that.
But I'm glad she did it because it was funny as hell.
It was funny. It was funny. But she's messy. Them questions she was asking y'all were
they were
she knew what she was doing.
Specific questions.
She knew what she was doing.
Everybody went at each other except for going at her.
Exactly. It's like she wanted. Yeah, it's like she wanted to. I'm the queen bitch. I want everybody to love me. I'm gonna send this one against this one. I'm gonna add this. It was just mess.
But she didn't have to go in on Kenya like that. It wasn't that serious.
Okay, so that's what I want to say. So with the whole uproar, do you think that Kenya provoked the fight with her getting up, or do you think it's gonna happen anyway?
Honey,
I don't know. I mean, Kenya didn't have to get up. She did not have to get up, but what's her little friend? Is that a
Brandon?
Brandon. I mean, I think he did right by standing up for her.
Brandon is a punk, honey. Brandon,
yes,
he is, bitch. Yes, he. If you watch the clip closely, Brandon didn't turn up until after Peter grabbed him.
Christopher did not have to grab onto
or whoever grabbed
Kenya.
him.
Yeah, he didn't have to.
But
grab
he didn't.
that.
Dude could have fought Apollo way before he. He didn't get all.
Okay, but before we even get to that, with the whole Kenya getting up, she was going over to talk to the girl. True. Whatever her name is.
True.
Because her weave is horrible. She got that jail down the track. But anyway, so she went over to talk to her, and so then that's when, what's his name, Christopher?
Yeah, the husband.
He grabbed her arm. So first of all, that's a woman, so he shouldn't even try to intervene.
He shouldn't have not. Yeah.
But at the same time, a man's duty is to protect her wife.
His wife,
yeah.
But it was a female.
True.
And so I feel like Brandon should have got up to defend Kenya because he was her guest. How I do see what you say where when Peter intervened, that's when he turned up.
Yes, if Brandon really wanted to get at the boy, he would have got him way before. Cause Peter was up and walking. Nigga, you could have threw your punch and went on. I've been and got my earrings off, wiped my damn face off, and my lashes by the time he grabbed me. So get the fuck out of here.
When did Apollo come in?
I don't know where Apollo came in. He came in.
Apollo, really?
Apollo, you wrong for that shit, but you look so good doing it. Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie.
Apollo was going at it like he was fighting that nigga, like he was in jail. Like he was fighting that nigga for real. Like he was throwing them balls.
It really had nothing to do. It really did not have nothing to do with him.
You know what? I think he was getting ready. He had to warm himself back up fighting because he is going back to jail.
Oh yeah, right. So when he get out of jail, he gonna be ready for me.
Apollo, you ought to be ashamed. Your wife make all the money. I know you ain't really making no money, but I mean...
Well, clearly he is, honey. That's the reason his ass is locked the fuck up.
That's true.
No, he locked up because he had no big bond.
Pre-trial. Ooh, I would love to be in the still with his ass. Ooh, in them sweatpants, when his body was just...
Go cash that check you got. You been there with him.
Ooh, you ought to be ashamed of this shit, bitch. Ooh.
But yeah, a lot of y'all on last night's episode ought to be ashamed.
Yes.
But next week, when Candy turns up.
But see, I feel like Candy is wrong for that because at the end of the day,
No, I want to hear this. I want to hear this too.
I feel like Candy is wrong because Candy know as a woman, don't be turning up in Peter's face. Because if Peter hit your ass like a motherfucking man, then you gonna feel stupid. I just know reason, he gonna knock the fuck out of your ass if he hits you.
Candy
That
turned up
women piss me
defending
off
her
doing
man.
that. I don't care. Todd is grown as fuck. Todd has a little penis and 2 balls to go offend his defend his damn self. I don't know, but we would so love to know Todd.
No, we wouldn't. But I mean,
speak for
in
yourself.
any circumstance, you would defend your significant other.
You do, but at the same time, a woman should fight a woman, a man should fight a man. Candy needs to get out of his face because if he hit her ass, everybody would just go in on him for hitting her, but she was the one who started that shit. I don't give a fuck.
She
if
said,
a bitch
I will
slept with
drag
me,
you.
Right, doing all that shit, knowing that you ain't gonna drag him.
You don't
that
know
is
that
a man.
Candy
Candy is good as fuck, but that's a man. The strength level is different. All he gotta do is hit her big head ass and she gone. She gonna be twirling like
continue to defend
Kenya.
yours, and he gonna defend you. I feel like a
But
you know what?
He was right there.
But we'll say, but Cynthia, you allowed to be ashamed of yourself because you always comment and read everybody else. And then when Candy almost spilled his tea last night, you looking like, now wait a minute, you don't talk about mine. You don't talk about mine.
But even with that, hold on. But even with that, when Candy was telling Peter
Melody,
what was going
Mallory,
on,
whatever. Hold on, Mallory, whatever.
The sister.
Go home. Go home.
Mallory, you need your ass whooped. Don't you pop up at your damn sister house
now. 2 months.
2 months. Bitch, you would have got 2 goddamn peppermints and a
go home.
ticket to the goddamn
Go with
camp.
your damn husband over there in Taiwan or where you at? China. Yeah, go over there with him.
No, but did y'all catch
husband
it?
is real cute though. He's real cute.
No,
he's real
did y'all catch when? What Cynthia was telling Peter about the comment that Candy made when it was at the thing, and so she was like, what Candy said that that she can talk about what you did, but she didn't even tell like Peter the whole contents of what Candy said.
Yes, and you also need to be ashamed.
But you real mess.
You tell it all with everybody else, but you don't tell the whole thing when it comes to you. You ought to be ashamed.
I don't know.
This one, I want to be innocent. Because she tried to play innocent a lot.
You think so?
I do.
I don't know. I kind of like
Candy should have slapped the shit out of her ass. That's what she should have done.
I don't know, because, what's her name? Cynthia? Ain't she from New York or some shit like that?
What the fuck that mean?
Okay, y'all think Candy was hood? What they got to do with it? What
Honey, she a model. She want to mess up that face.
Candy shouldn't want to mess up her face. Quite as kept.
But she got enough corn to fix it.
Shit. I can't tell her what she look. Anywho.
And how you look?
I don't know. Speak on it, dog. What you look like?
I love you, Candy.
Okay.
Don't worry about these hoes.
Girl, clearly these hoes didn't worry about that goddamn stain right there. Zoom in, y'all can see.
But y'all all ought to be ashamed. None of y'all should be married. None of y'all should be married. All y'all should be single.
They missed it.
But the ones who should be married is the ones who got married last time the damn Grammy show. Did y'all see that?
Yes! God! Yeah!
He did that transition.
You did. Yeah. Oh my God! I don't know if Queen Latifah was over there shouting or what. It was just like, get out!
She went in.
How's her voice? You look real good, girl.
She's
so
so
beautiful. You came a long way from set it off.
Queen Latifah is beautiful. She was in character on set.
No, that was her, honey. You know that was her. That was her.
Because y'all saw how she was in Living Single.
But she was still a stud trapped to the goddamn girl.
But she had hair, she had curls.
Curls my ass.
And she wore her pants.
How's her show? Is her show good?
I actually watched her show the other day and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, they played some pocketbook game. You got to answer the question.
That's why this bitch enjoyed it, because it was a pocketbook game.
Honey, you don't want to carry pocketbooks.
I carry her bag, you're right.
I love like seeing her feminine side, like even though I can still see past that.
Yeah.
But seeing her dolled up, I like
the fact that she's very versatile. She can give you, masculine when she wants to. But last night at the Grammys, I don't care what nobody said, that bitch was beat and she was dressed.
And that hair.
Yes.
That bob is everything.
Flawless.
I already got clients talking about I want this bob.
Her bob was
you.
flawless, but what the fuck was Beyonce's doing?
She's like a wet puppy.
Yes, like the damn Instagram picture. Yes, Beyonce, girl, you was wrong for that, girl. You was drunk in love, and then you was lip syncing. Beyonce, I am disappointed in you.
I mean, but when you dancing and stuff like that,
no, if that bitch can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, everybody 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh!
You the giant motherfuckers.
Well, honey, when I get some coin, honey, I'm gonna give me a lift and a nice push.
No, but she has danced and sung. That Drunken Love is such a simple song.
It is.
I did not understand why you were lip syncing.
Yes.
And the thing is, like, you know, people go in on MC for lip syncing. But clearly, when MC performed at the Grammys, that bitch sung live.
She did.
But I guess lip sync is gonna be the it thing she did. If it's over, if it ain't, what it's called.
What is it called?
If it's over. So I bet everybody could be lip syncing now.
Probably.
Tamar, you one of them too, but I feel some type of way about her because
But
she
Tamar has voice issues because
she has voice
that's
issues.
the difference.
But the Grammys didn't recognize that she's a talented artist because she didn't get anything. She got snubbed. She didn't win nothing. Nothing. I feel outruled.
So like, who was in the categories that beat her?
Some people I ain't never heard on the radio. Well, I don't listen to the radio, so I don't know.
Well, at least she can say I'm Tamar Braxton, Grammy nominated. K. Michelle can't do that.
Oh, he tried it.
I didn't try it. I did it.
Oh,
he did that.
Oh,
well, she didn't do that with no Grammys. Oh, okay.
What's her song?
But she's Grammy nominated. But no, but Tamar can charge more than K. Michelle because she's Grammy nominated.
I guess
K. Michelle just take her ass back to Memphis and sit down.
Well, quite as kept, Tamar wouldn't have no career if it wasn't for her husband.
But the point is she got it.
Barely. If hell, now her husband done paid out his money to get her and can't even say no
right,
damn
K. Michelle don't got no brothers and sisters to make her famous. Oh, whoops.
Who made... Tony didn't make Tamar famous.
She didn't?
Did not.
The Braxton did, you're right.
Okay.
And who was the brainchild behind the show?
Oh, okay.
Who was it?
Tamar.
Cause she knew
who decided if the show got to
she
get
needed to
picked
get
up
relevant
or
on
not?
the show.
That's because Tony lost the bet.
No, okay.
Tamar needed to get relevant on this show so she can go ahead and plan her career like them bitches.
What did K. Michelle do? At Badge and Ghetto on Love and Hip Hop and still what a flop.
She was not a flop. K. Michelle did really
She didn't get no award recognitions.
And Tamar paid for hers.
She did not. You gonna pay for no damn Grammy nomination? Hey.
Well, who's gonna pay for us for me to go to California to Grammys to get married? Because they did that.
They did.
And it was free. But I read what they couldn't tell their family or anything like that. They had to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Yeah. But I mean, I saw a lot of stuff.
And then they didn't even know when it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like that was.
They did a good job on that, but I read a lot of stuff on Facebook.
They are going in.
They went in. I like a big. What's
talking about churches, the last days and stuff, and church. We need to stand up. Church, get educated, because if you wanted to stand up, you would know that separation of church and government, your influence don't mean shit.
Right.
I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but I mean, get educated first before you try to stand up.
And really, all y'all church folk really need to do some research, because the definition of a church is to house the sinners. So let them get married and do what they got to do. They're coming to church to get better. That's the whole point of church. Ain't nobody in church perfect. The only person who was perfect is God, and He ain't in there. He in heaven looking down at y'all crazy ass fools.
I mean,
all because these folks get married at the Grammys. And they look so good. They did. Them men were crying, and it was just so emotional. Man, I really shout out to the Grammys. Y'all did y'all thing. Like, we really applaud y'all. Y'all had Queen Latifah over there shouting. That bitch was going.
It may have been boring overall, but it was.
Madonna sounded
up.
She almost killed it for it, but the overall presentation, it kept it up.
Yeah, it did. But you know what, the Grammys is messy as hell. Did y'all catch the little church window glass in the background?
It was with the choir.
Oh, they ought to be ashamed of that shit. Grammys, now y'all know you need an ass whooping.
It was very boring.
It was very boring.
But you know what? I mean, I don't like the fact that a lot of the categories that we want to see is a part of the pre-show, like not the real Grammys, like the gospel section, the R&B stuff like that. Like they don't show that during the main televised Grammys. I don't like that.
They trying to get us out of there. They don't want us in there no more.
Well, I mean,
they knew what they were doing by having Beyonce on there, though. They got all her stairs going in. And this bitch opened up the show and hadn't been in years. The fuck type shit is that?
But the performance was so boring.
It was really, it was really boring. Like I
really saw boring. Like the words, and then her mouth moved later, and then
when she was on the floor, she did the mic like that.
Yes, like it sounded like the sound was right here, but the mic was right here.
Beyonce,
like,
you know better than that, girl. You already got your little pass for doing it at the inauguration, girl. Sit your ass down and start lip syncing and do your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and get your ass back home, honey. Well, anyway, Juices, that concludes this episode. We hope you enjoy it. Remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube. And until next time, keep it real juicy, because we will.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, now.